Malo mua e lau maria ho eki, pia pehe ki he tonga mo e pulang kotoa, o mo mea mai ki he polo kalama i he whiawh pule lulu koe ni, pia me he reo o e Pacific Saute, pia me i Seattle, Washington. O ke ai e mauongo i mawhana makehe i e whiawhini, kono o i ngā koe ngahi polo kalama lele i ko ia ku whakatu utu ke mo mea mai ki ai, mo whanongo mai ki ai i he whiawhini, kai ke he. Koe ki mui pe e whakahoko atu e tau poro kalama ki he whiawhini, o mau wakai ati na tūla, whakafofa pita na tūla, whakafofa pito, o ku kai ki ai ha momoko whewhe whaue ea, pe o ku kamata ke hau ki mā whana mantu, it's almost spring i heni. Ka koe iai, o ku ate taritari lelei, aki mo tōl kotoa pe o ku whanongo mai me he ope, pea mo ngahi wheitu kotoa pe hange koe kolope kotoa ki he polo kalama koe ni. Ai i he whiawhini o ke ai whoki e tau kau whakawhi whakalangilangi i he tau polo kalama, pea pehe whoki pea min usila, pe ngahi whanua ke he, pea pehe whoki ki he kau ngāu e ko ia mau whakahoko te polo kalama i he whiawhini, o whape te tau wahe whakata mo ki mōtolu, ai lelei pia mo e mawhana ko ia o mau mau i he whiawh koe ni. Ka ki mui a te mau whahoka te tau laki polo kalama ko tau ki polo kalama lotu e ni o mune o mai halau maari e makehe kia tau tō kotoa o whanonga atu ki o whanonga mai ki he polo kalamani. Ko e whia whini te tau o atu ai himi mi he seastonga tau ataina. Ko seas te ni na utupu ai pia ko e tau whaiwhika au tene o atle vai e tau ki i po no pepe whakahoko aki ai lotu ko ne lava le rei pe ko ia pa te tau toke hoko atleva ki he ngahi polo kalama ko o si ma teu ko en ke whakahoko atu i he whiawhini. I he whiawhini ko au Brenda ko ngaika pe he whoki pe amuhukua ngā we ko lātu Emeline wha umu New Day. Pea koe onga tamaiki o kuna tautuhe ni o tokon ke whakahoko, whakateknikare polo kalama ke a uat ke wheitu kehe. Ai ko sela si i Teulilo, pea pehe whoki ki a neta tua tā pea lava. Pea ko iai o ko wongo i pe whakaofofa e tau polo kalama hei whiawhini kono i ngā koe tau special guest pe ko e tau whakalangilang ko ni i he whiawhini. Ai e te mautoki whakahoko atu pe ahano hi ingoa pe mo ngahi polo kalama ko ni ma teu ki ai i he lava lere pe lo tuka ko atu pe tai lere ki a te ko e tahine mo tolo Mrs. Fonua ai a ko tahine ko ni ma last name whakataha maiden name au Fonua pe a kohono hi ingoa ai a ko atu e tai lere i ko e pou whaafofa au pito o lawe mai ki he polo kalama i he whiawhini ka tuku angi mua ke o mai tau ki polo kalama whakalau maari e whaafofa pe ka koe. Ja, okay, malo au pito.
Mai valu besho no hongo pulu ai o te he ko eni e fuakawa ai te whai me whale i stedi o ka hiri ange e ngai aho ko ia o te he sio wa te wai o ngai te kau i hana loto te tohi i hana lau maari e te hoko hana otua te hoko a ki nā toru o hoku kakai ko e o whanga ke halotu muha whai whekau o tau te kai tu peke se lawe peki vesko ni ho whakoloa te tau toru mana para o mai he fiaf ko ni te tau toru o neo be ko des ta ka fu ma do an ma wi mi ne o me te tau toru ko e mea ko e tau se hanga hanga i me o tua o pau ke ia e tau tukulolo ni o toha no whai longa e ko e tau se fua kawa aki me o tua ko e mea ia na e wha hu hawa e o tua e maman ni ko e tau mau e tau fua kawa e bea mo ia ange pe haongo mea mari o kuna pe fua kawa te na pe tau hia te na o ke te pe he mat ka kurahi ngai mea lahi ko alo se tinei pe walo tangatai ai mau e fua kawa e ko ia rewa ne pe he ke o te tau hoko ko kai mau fua kawa ka tau hoko ko kai o tau fai ke fua kawa e ko fina ngalo ia o to ai mama neo ngai to tu lea na monga ma de are o tau mau e fo na siova ko to kala no lo mama ngoni e ko ma ki ko ia o ne takai ho lo fo mama ngoni kai ande o be fo no ha wen ko na poto ngata me ko to abeta te ne lao pa o ka pa u ha o to ti american te ko mama e ka pa ko ia ke la mo te fai to ko ia to ta habe ko e be o tau fai o maari a galo o ko kai ro ngata anga e ka la noa kala mai be pa tau vete mo de aka tau nga hala mo de anga ton ke ko mo de tau ta ma o ko to be be anga le ba o to o pa mo i tau to ta ui ke te i lo to nga fai ngata en to ni i tau to o ne tu de ta fa ki ka ko ne anga o ni ko ni a ko ni ka te tau to ne anga e he le ba i mo tu ai fo fai fo kawa kai fai le fo kawa fo mo tau to pe me o to ta ko tau hu fa anga ma winga ia ke tau ilo o ko hanga e o to fa ne fe kau yo tau e vai fe kau yo na lo to pe to hio na la marie pe te ho ko na o to pe ho ko e na to ko tau ka kai ne o ngo e tu e ve si o tu fa foi tu a ko ne au ki moi o pe ma ve o to ai ka kai fa to la iro fogo por kala ma ko ni ko tak sa ma man la ke ka kai fe fi ne o ma mani ai o ta ke pe ta ko ai ka me se don ke o ko ma wi nga pe do e ta un no fo e ko ki na to na ta ki e ko ya hapure o ne ya te ia pe lo ma va ka to ve su ki ko pure ko to pe alu hifo pe me he o to e ko ta ki o to pe to ai ai mau i te tau tolu ke tau mau e se kau te meo tua pe tau whai a o kune whina ngalo ne wa ke ai te hoko maha tau wha mui neo ngo pe tau tangu me tau whai hanga ue lahi tai aonga pe hui e tau hia o a pau e tau whia whai e whaka tō maha o tau o tua whai ngō fua taha pe mea mau inga taha ke wha e maman koe koe a pe ko ati ki whekau kwen tau tolu koe whaka manatu pe o tua matonga o tau tofia ke hoko te tau hoko ko no hoko ia ko tau o tua o ka pa te tau ai ia ke tau loto lolo e tau toi toi pe tau loto o mange computer e ko o tua e loto por lau mari tamai mas malo fo malo mo fa malo ke te ko tu nga o tau le rei ta ma ku re ki ma do ke mau fai ha toi nga fu fo matala ke fiona ko yo tua ko ia ko to kai mananga me ko to be mau fai hori ngai hori mo sei ngai mama ni ko ni ka ko mau iro ko le fa paton ma solomone ko va inga be mo na me ko to he mo wi ko ni ko ia tua mau fa ta mo fa malo ko wi ko ke nga ha fa ti ma to me ma ko to te ka fa ha ko ka kai fa va fai o fa mo wi ki o ka kai tua ko mau lo tu ia tua o na hanga te volo ngai mea ko to e maman ko ni o ikuna e ma mo ui e ko ikuna si su kala si mea ko to pe ko e ma pe ho ko pe ko fa mon ka kaha ke asiona o tua e ma to nga mo ui o fai he maman ko ni ko e o tua ka pa e tau kau be mo asiona ko e kula no e langa o ma fai ko e o tua i o kau mai te ma do o ma se si e o ngo to ai ma mo ui ma puno puno ma la maria yo la maria yo fai fa mono ia de tek moto ko ia tu e fai ma ka po fa mono ia tu ia tonga mono quindi ka ke fa stende fo no ko ni tu ka lo e mo ka kai ko to pe he ko i bisi a fiona ko ia tu ma hu mo lo te ko ka we polo kalama ave ia penta mo na to na fai polo kalama ni o tu hale o wifo hale o ngo ha ngai mo lea o tua ke lava ke mahuinga tō ke lote tangata me se pine toko ke kere fika wha ke tupu lau anongo fulu lau te au ai fua o kumauhanga omi pia me o maulo tō tua hoko ko whakapui maman kweni ko e o tua ai me ko tō pe wei ke mau sia ke whamatala ke piona ke tō kai mananga me ko tō pe ngai pare mahaki pe ngai a popula kau masiwa kau tu hau sia awa te tāpua ki whakamono ia tuku mātoga mau ui mau mo ui hange koe tōhi whae uha e tuku hake a kau plan mata me ko tō pe me whewunga e kolo e malata e ki kaua ki a te tākua ngai ka kau mai ngā we uku ei e pevo i a sila rea mo ke kai ke ko ia to mo se fia ta ve ke na ko tu o kala me honi ai me ko to ve we ma se a fiona to kai mana ko pa lo to e fiona ma ta ya u ma ko le fo ke he ma lang lang wa fa e ko si su ko as ma we to boy amen alo
amen. Watfo ki he ni ha whakamalo te hounga mo oni ki he whai whikau koe ni. I he ne whakahoko mai e ne polo kalama whakalau marie e he e whiawhini. Ko e whahinga ongo pe whukeni tau whie mau ke whakatoka aki e kamata o ha polo kalama katoa pe me he studio koe ni. Pe au koe ai whakamalo au pito atu ki a te koe tuonga ane Stephen Crew Fifita. Ko talo pe kamata e mauretio e ngai tau lahi e ni, me mausi i ngā wepe pe a moe tuonga ani koe ni. Pe aku mahalo kai kentoi mana tu, alfo ke motu au kai kentoi mantu e hingoa tamaiki o mau ngā we kai ke, whaafo o whape ia, he whaape he pe kai ke tau wha mana tu e ngahi mea lahi, ka aku hoko e lotu ia ko ha whakatoka le rei whakalau maari ki tau tolu ki he whiawhini. E time si pe me heni, minute si pe me heni, tuku atu ki a sela, ke ne whakahoko mai e tau ula ki whasi tawhi malae o e whiawhini. Koe ne lama pe ia, te tau hoka tu rewa ki he polokalama ko ngā ua mahu inga ia a tau tolu i he whiawhini. Toko taha koe ni, koe toko taha iloa e ni, i he ngahi a ngai ngā ue kotoa pe whikau aki pea moe modeling, pea mo ene hoko koe fashion designer, pea doi hoko ko ene hanga o whakotu utu ai ngahi. Ko toko tahatonga eni, pea ute kia ia tahatonga ia e aluwhaka mamani e modeling. Ka koe toko taha koe ni, ko ne kawa kotoa u component kotoa o e modeling, pea mo fashion designing, Mo ngahi mea katoa pe te mautoke o atea ki muika i he e whiawhini ma welcome koe tupou whanua. Tōku ape e ki pai o taim si i miheni kai ke te tau ate whaskoini ke aihana tari tari le rei koe tupou pa pehe whoki pea mo Emeline wha umu New Day ko e toko tahainu ma whengau e aki i hono si o mai e kakai o ku ngau e whakataki mua ka koe tonga. Pea o ku mau loto honga mo e loto fia ke o mai toko taha koe ni all the way from Kiwi Land. We welcome you po. Pe auto iai pe mo ni modeling agency, pe auto iai pe mo no whare whakamalohi sino, pe auto iai pe mo ni ngahi progression whekau aki pe mo ngahi whare whakamalohi sino ko ni o ka e te mautoki o at ka kato historia whiwhine ko ni pe mo ni ngahi tokoni whakataki mua ke hoko ko ha example le pe ko ha taki ke te tau tolu. E ngahi mea au whakapuripuri me te tau tolu ta koe u tau nofo he mūnoa kui ai pe tonga ia u ne o slava e ta wha ko ia. Ko ia e Meline ata hawhasi pa te utoktuko at lewa the rest of the time for you guys. Malo apito. Ko e tau whasi taritari o tupo. Pea ko ia e taimini e tuku atu e taim koe ni Emeline. Thank you for being here. Whaamu pe na tau kakato kotoa he studio, but such a blessing, Paul. Welcome. Tuku atu the rest of the time kia moua. Pa toki hoko atu pe au in the process, eh?
Thank you, Brenda.
Malo.
Malo lele ya tonga kotoa whana ko mai ke te pea ho whanga pe whakatapu koni ko o si a whakiat me heni kalawa ke o ata tata lele ka te koe tupo malo apita welcome ke maki po kalama whamalato o taria ki whaafena e whai atu koe whailea koe break through the glass ceiling koe lea ia ko ai ki hawhiwhina me ha non-dominant group aya ko nea usia pe ka fine be he minority ko nea usia ha tuunga oku tau pehe oku nehanga ia o ikuna e ngai me ia o kai kia usia e matakari koe ni hangi tau pe minority Pea koe te whini, kautui ka whailea to tonu eni, o ko lot, o ko ilo, o ko tahain ha whine, ko nea au sia, ai tuunga ko ia. Kautui ka tahain ha tonga, ko ne break through the glass ceiling when it comes to what she does. Pea ko whamalola heat ka te koe po, he whaf koe ni, pea koe konga ki programa koe ni, o koe mo programa, o informal setting, we just need to get to know you. My I admire you. He mea ko tau pe ke whai. Pea ko ke o mai mau pe hai energy from every morning. I woke up to see you, post that something. And then I thought to myself, I need to bring this lady into our program. He ku whena pasea mo mea koe ni a ki programa koe ni o ku nai whatutu koe Brenda. Pea nagilave pe Brenda ke konga hopaio, and I know you send me a little bit about it, but this is not about me or Brenda. This is about you.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I don't want to, bring in anything. I don't want to make any mistake. A short introduction of yourself. And why kautonga udau whanonga mai ke programa koe he whawhini. Let us know who you are and what you do. I know you like whale pe koe tonga. Pea ke toki ala ki Nusila. Ka ko ilo. Like I said, koe whawhini. We just want to hear from you more. Okay, Paul? I'll give you the time.
Thank you. Thank you, Emeline, Pia Brenda, for this opportunity. It's humbling and it's always a privilege to be included. It might help. Just a little bit about myself. Ko Kingoa, obviously, ko tupo fonua. Ko ku tamai, ko lele mai me kanoku polu, me tonga. Pea ko ku fae, ko loto, ko lele mai me loto foa haapai, loto foa uiha haapai. So that's my parents, ko Samsoni pea mo oloka. Ko ku tamai passed away when I was really young. And my mother's been a widow since. And I don't have any sisters. And Beako Mali ki Sione Fonua me nuku alofa ha'fewa. Ayako e ku Hawaii ko Sione Fonua ko e moko puna o le lea ana na tau kamata pel polokalama siastonga tau ataina. Yeah, we're also part of the Siastonga Tawataina Church. Just a little bit myself. My parents na hiki mai pe ko matuaki hen in the early 70s. While we stayed in Tonga with my grandparents, my aunties, and then eventually hiki mai ki heni with my brother, and we've been here since. Pea koe ku done all my education here in Usilani pe, and koe ku the things that I do at the moment, I have a retail shop where I do clothing. I originally started me tonga. Back in 2009. I had a clothing shop and then it was really funny. It wasn't anything that I had planned because na mai tonga mawaia ko e putu e ku father-in-law. I decided back in Manofu ki Tonga, and then one day I said, I'm going to open up a shop in Tonga. So we did. We opened a shop in Tonga, and then I think 2 years later or a year later, it got taken by the courts. And that's basically because, for those that know me, I'm a sports fanatic. And I do a lot of workout. But back then, now he tim whakafonua he timitonga he volleyball. And now gave inga be, and I also coached and managed the national team. And I am mau tua na whaiki Australia. And I tamaiki just a day before na whaia mau folau couldn't afford e nau fea pe nau kole mai pe lava pe ke alo kole ke whakamo'ua e nau tikite ka nau Tokyo ke Australia o totongi mai nau tikite. So we did that. Pe mau guarantor pe mo kuhoa ai o tikite koni ai tamai ke kona ke lava totongi. But anyways, to cut a long story short, nai hola e whankita mai ki ani ihi pe I Australia. So eventually, the nagake lava totongi nai pe whahinga na os totongi e nau mo'ua, pe nai pe whahinga nagake lava o totongi. So eventually the courts came and closed our shop and took our stuff o whakatau ke tāpuni ake ma mo'ua. Ai mo'ua koni a tamai ki wa'inga. But my husband and my mum o na osilo I pe ku manako ko sipoti. I'll do anything ke lava trip, pe lava alova inga mo ume ako ya. So tokitangi pe ka ko osto mui ko smole kaloa. But at the time, we had reopened a new shop in Usila. We had 2 shops at the time. So patapuni ko atonga. So we just kind of focused in Usila. So when we had our shop, we decided just out of the blues that we should do a fashion show. Ko e fashion show ko eni was our first time ke whakalele ha fashion shop. Pa ko awia o ko kawahe kakai loto lahi, even though I don't have the experience ke whai u mea ko eni, ka nau loto lahi pe awia te lava pe whai e ku fashion show. Ko ku experience a ke whakalele event, nau whakalele pe awia e tournament ai volleyball international tournaments. Pa ko confident awia I whakalele ai tournaments pe mo event ko ya. So I decided to organize my first fashion show. Pe ko whakaoli ko whai e koe ai first fashion show na whai he one of our 5-star hotel here in Usila ni pe. And I charged $10 at the door ke ku show. Pe koe parking ko koe ai hotele na paanga tahanima. So people actually paid more ke nau matotongi ke parking than actually paid to come to my show. I actually na whakalata au pito, even though there was a lot of chaos at the back behind the scene. Ka koe kimu aya ko koe walking up na beautiful and mea ko to aya lui mai ki tua. Hala ke nau ilo ko tu aya. There was a lot of chaos happening at the back, but I had some great people that was helping me at the back. Kia ku first show, ayana kawai, just a few people that came to help out. I got Finawa Fiaki from Tonga. She was my first MC. Ko Tessie Doluta'o. She came from America. Ke ha'o. She was one of my entertainers. Taka ke kau pe ke entertainer ke toe ke hau kokoi o showcase. Na toe hau a Tessia tokoni ke ono te tewe ku makeup mo hair kau mo tolo at the back. So I had really good help. Pa ko ku hoa na I lighting ko music ko we had a beki kakai at the back. They were all mahalo ko tasia to taha na me atolu na allocate ke to taha ko ya. So after my first event, hange ko to confident that we are go run more events. So that's what I've been doing. I've besides running my little business as a retail person, selling my own fashion line, but with sports line. I decided to do fashion shows. We've started, we've just finished last Saturday. It was just a Bose shop for lahi pe. At our lockdown, he COVID, he tau OC. We decided ke aipe haki show, ke showcase na ya hakakayok fe mau ke whakatau hanau ki iwala pe ko hanau mea. So we just had that little show last week, last Saturday. Ihe hia peni o Kalani. And I think besides doing my fashion shows, running my little retail, and mahalo hange peko Emeline, I think she's been following me. I do a lot of exercise.
Yes.
O si hela ia pe ku family mo ku friends. He sio ko na ke pe pongpongi ko first thing they see is my video exercise. Pe aku now hela ia pe now tolo I'm very passionate about my workout and I enjoy training. But I think one of the good things that I get he ku exercise oko toko la happy te finema to kakai now tohi mai or go inspire now tolu ke exercise, and if I can do it at my age, there's no reason why they can't do it.
That's right.
Now tolu. So in a way, if kapau ko lava inspire or motivate ha ki fa'ahinga, I think that's a good thing. Go me I enjoy doing or go. I like to inspire people and I like to motivate people. And it's also good for us.
That's so true.
Sorry, Brenda, but Melina, I'll have a break now. I seem to be talking too much.
Oh no, you're doing fine. Brenda, do you have any feedback before I
You know, Bo,
go on?
Not so much of questions, but just add in big your experience from her body skills and all that. Hanga Gime CEO gave birth to a lot of you in fashion, you in sports. We have a specialized line. Do you have a specialized line? Hanga Madolgo ni Mulini. We're so into, sport jackets, huh? Yeah, from Tonga. And anything about Tonga, kapau e lava ke whakaukau ki ai, and we can put it out, our radio. Well, you're not going to put it on anybody's radio. You're going to put it on our radio, right?
Yeah, of course.
For USA. Because supply line, it happened me because you're our first guest. Pea mo e title ko ni takimua, lakanga whakatakimua. Ko mea pea ko eke atu, maybe you don't have it in mind. Ka koe ke osilele I e ko ia the physical part of it. Ko ia ho sports shop, muha. And then I will give, that's a question. I'll give you the B question when you answer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry, Brenda. Can you just rephrase what were you your question?
Sports line. Fashion
line.
Oh,
okay. Yes.
Sports. But we have fashion.
Okay.
Yes. Sports. But we have fashion show clothing and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Go fashion line. It'll be its 10th year heta uni. It's called Bose. It's called Bose Fashion. For the last 7 years, we've been a big supporter of the Heilala I Tonga. Okay. So we've always have a contestant I Tonga kukau ki wiki Heilala. So there's always a Miss Bose I Miss Heilala.
Oh.
O si mau pe kuki imisitu o taha na ne mau he 2014 she won Miss Heilala, and then I've had another contestant, she was first runner up as well. I've had second, I think third runner up as well, and now I have my sports line which is called Bose Sports. Go sports line here, but go fashion line. It's funny, I've only been in the fashion industry in the last 10 years. But I've been fortunate enough to get invitation around the world. Big events that I never ever dreamt that I would be a little nobody from New Zealand that would be invited to event behe. Go highlight or eco fashion event. Now go program go a Commonwealth Fashion Exchange where we got to design one outfit. Showcase in Buckingham Palace. Pea mau kau behe o ki Buckingham Palace or sio ke mau showcase ke mau ka ke mau design gogonia na showcase yai. That's like a dream that we've never thought, we would be included. And it was a still the biggest highlight of my fashion journey at the moment is being part of that program. So it was a one-off program. I don't know whether they will. So this was back in 2018. So we had the privilege of being inside Buckingham Palace. Mau Wokawai, Naikawaya, Kate, Ko Sophia. They were all part of the event. And then I've been invited to be part of the World Vision Fashion show in Spain early last year. I now in my bay just before the lockdown, and that was in Spain. And we've been invited to Milan Fashion Week in Italy, and also to we were back to London for the London Pacific Fashion Week. We've got more invites. Invites of Lotonga Saint Mina Toki Talanoga and another one to Spain, Bermo Dubai. I go events go any go now follow bear has some of my little journeys of the clothes that I showcase, because go events go how they judge the people that they invite. Now see devala kabau fit at the criteria. Now see might go devala or fit in our category go any more theme in our event. They'll send you an invite get the gaukiai. So I've been fortunate enough to be part of this elite program.
Is this
go fashion go sports?
Okay.
Sorry, Kata Brenda.
Sorry. While you're talking, is this your clothing or display, Goini?
The Bose exclusive fashion show from
Goya.
Is that okay? Can I let it be while you're talking?
No problem at all.
Okay, go ahead. Marlo.
Yeah, so that's my fashion line. Go sports line. It's only been around for 4 or 5 years. Obviously because I'm such a sports fanatic. Go out there, I'll go to promote go do like that big wala go me wala sporty bell go do. You know, like even now go start get your go do we. It's one of my sports line. But one of the things we of my big promoter of is our Tongan design. We are proud of our Tongan patterns. So a lot of my fashion line and also my sports line of Mosio, there you'll see that we use a lot of our patterns on our clothes. And Okulahi Albito, it's become our tradition, our icon now. Wow. To use our Tongan pattern clothes and we're proud of it, and we don't mix cultures design. So we like to strictly to stick to our Tongan patterns. We're both Tongans, and we're proud of being Tongan.
No, that's amazing. Po nakalami ane nai earlier came back ni nai hoko koi tonga e mole ko ki wharekoloa hono ave ko he wharehopo. Many Tongans, things happen like that. Sometimes they step back and they give up. Nai na hame ana to motivate ko ke continue. Even though you went through, let's say you went through a lot,
I don't let things get to me too much. I tend to, if it's not going to, I tend to just get over things and just move on. I had a little cry overnight over my shop, and then it's not going to do me any good if I'm just going to dwell and be unhappy about it. It's happened. So what I need to go learn from it, try get what they'll go through that same mistake again and just move on. I see the positive in a lot of things, and I think that's why sometimes people take advantage of me. He go here go kawa he loto lele. I always think of the best of people, but go that's just my nature. And then if something happens, or something's, I move on. You know, you learn, you take what you learn from that experience, and then if you learn something good from it, that's great. If all the bad things that's happened, you leave it behind and you move on. And I think that's the good thing about being in sports. Ko te alu ko sipoti, ko te you win some and you lose some. O pau pe ke ai to ta kwa pe ai game te fo I pe kwa game ke te malo. So you always expect you're not going to get it exactly how you wanted. You always plan for the best, but expect the worst. I think one of the things that people always tell me he ku alukitonga ki he lala. You know, I've been entering for the last 7 years, and I've had one contestant has won, one contestant have come first runner-up. Pa fatamai kakai, po me fa mole pa anga mole dai mi mole pa anga alukitonga o you know o kau he polo kalama, you know, I he la la and stuff like that. Because you know all of these things all these negative things that happen, and I always tell them, for me, how can I need to promote my business? How can I get to work at business? Look beautiful. That's all that matters to me. Oh, it's a bonus, and I'll be super happy. But at the end of the Heilala week, more people hear about my brand. More people want to order something. That's worth it for me. So it's not always about winning. I'm a very gracious loser. You know, I'm not saying that I'm a very competitive person or go when I play sports, I'm a totally different person than when I'm outside of sports or go competitive albito. But at the same time, I know when to lose. Got there for you know how to lose graciously. So you accept it, and you just, if you want to do better next time, you work harder, you improve, and you learn. You improve from it, because I believe you're just gonna go around in a circle of being you know, I'm not like that. I'm pretty loyal, and I like to stick to things, and I like to support a program or event, unless then you know I don't participate. But I'm a big supporter of our Tongan events, our Tongan programs, and that's why for sports wise, even though represent New Zealand, but I'm proud Tongan through and through. So they play for Tonga, represent Tonga. That's my first priority, is to represent Tonga.
Brenda, taimi ke hua tau foi fasi ka tau toki hoko atu. Okay.
Goya. Yes, my dad's from Kanuk. Yes. Goya. 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 Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes, Goku, we always laugh about it because we say, gosh, all the blessings that I've been having and just the things that I do, o we always joke, mahalo koe loto ne tau whangakui I he mea o ku tau mau e monu mo e mea. My dad, when he passed away, I said, tuata he mau siasi ko ni mau tolu I Dominioni. And my mother, they're both very religious family. Oku nau mai me ai. Pea ko eku husband, oku te mali ki he family, oku nau fu iloa nau tolu I tonga I he lotu. So you probably know that I he mea. So I've been, I guess I've been lucky, I've been brought up with very religious parents, Moku family, and also my being married to a family that now very spiritually, now it's a priority in the family. Pako mahalok mama o e mau e whanki blessings, me he ko mahalok o e malotu, oku kaike fu malo hi fe, but the koe blessings me he our forefathers oku mau kau mai he tokoni mai kia maua I he ngahi ahoni.
Yeah. I'll insert in something while we're getting a song on. Hey? Koe po ko o ke mari koe pia mo e moko puna o rerea. Ai go son fonua. Son fonua koe ne dad a me tui. I grew up knowing me tui all my life. Hey, pa koe ku na inu sila.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, na ko New Zealand o visit na e whakaafe ta mai tangata ko siu ato wha ko e ta mai ka me tui. Pea mo, it could have been te ako Paula a tau aika mo e mau get together. Ko inga fo now respect pe the way we grew up in the church and but ta hape we know them so well. Ko tara mai pe ko e latu. Go jump at the chance, get her, we just, to let this song replenish us more energy for our next segment.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Isale ni me fisi. Silva. Ikai, mahalo.
Yes, I think the Eddie.
No, I did note that wrong because I'm just giving it to me.
Ai manurau no e o tori e kakara o ahono mausa e te ki sola o kaka pe ilonga o fitiri ka te whakamatala ko mau e tui ki a potatala tua kuta alongaka e ka mai ki te iho i ai ka kala olua oi he tu angi tau pe amo pai lingua e tu kua ke nga tua e ua fukouna oi ke iro i e tonga ni kochi o mautunga e koi hala kua papa kalue kilu ke iwa atolo ki ai moi bunga kakakau tue okukei fusi ai fuka okukei fusi ai fuka okukapa iwa iori me ai kofua pea ilo e poto pea moe kai moa koe lai lau mi pea mua kai ai wa koe lai lau mi pea mua kai ai wa e koe ala kua papa kalue kilo kalue kilo ea keiwa kolo ki e ai mai bunga kakau tue abukei fusi ai puka abukei fusi ai puka pa iwa ai ori me oi popua pea ilo e poto pea moi kai mua koe lai romi pea mua kai ai wa koe lai romi pea mua kai ai wa
Malo e mo kei mea mai ki he tau polo kalama ko ia i he whiawhini pia mo tupou whanua ko e hoa whokea ni o son whanua ko e grandson ni o i Eik Palestine ko ia e sestonga tau ataina lere a whanua pia ko e heritage o e family mon pelau a tupou ku tupu hake pe family lotu to e hau pe o monu ia I he hoko atu ni mo I moe family lotu. So I'll give it back to you girls. Take it on. Ia.
Ko e po ko taha whaki highlight ho o Korea. Na ke lawe ki ai ko display ko design ko I Buckingham Palace. Na ke lawe nai ke protocol pe mo how did you get that invite?
Okay, to be honest, it was so funny. I received an email sending me email my November. Sent my email inviting me to be part of the Commonwealth exchange as a representative of Tonga. I read the email, go to reply that is this kind of a spam or is this kind of a joke? Stop wasting my time with this rubbish. They replied back and said, for reply to go a message. They replied back pretty instantly and said, no, Bo, we are happy for you your name's been given as a representative for Tonga. And we will pay you the certain amount, put your airfare, whatever, but they'll pay you. So if you want to give us your account and stuff, event in February, the following year. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I was so excited, super excited. I couldn't believe it, I guess it was just the right time. And I happened to be around. I think there's a few Tongan fashion designers coming up. I just have, I was lucky. I came out earlier. And now Tongan designer, I was recommended to be the one. And yes, it was such a privilege and an honor to be part of it. Because the year before that, in 2017, we were in London. We were outside London, taking photos outside her gate, like all the guests. The Buckingham Palace, as we all do when we go there. Then when we got the invite, we got inside the Buckingham Palace and took photos on the other side of the gate and inside the palace. I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is such the highlight. I was a bit naughty because such a beautiful palace, but Loki going like display in my garment. Each garment or place in a big room. Mẹ bé gạo gà còn ta offi mau tolu ke o te mau ai ke ngofua fai ta ko ni he palace ka kwa we ko alta tu haki fai ta take selfies I he mea so ko see my be funky other designers go now lele fa va ke ta faki oh we want to be like you, we want to be taking photos. So I actually got quite a few photos inside the palace, but we weren't allowed to. I said, it's the only time of a lifetime. Let's just take a photo. The worst they can do is tell us to stop it.
That is so funny. I know go designer go the background go do go mana tu tonga he ke ya ko ki klasi ko ni ko home economics ko ki klasi ko wa ko ya tu pe mo ha he ko pe o si mahala e tau fahinga ai whaka ai ko ni ai mea ko ni ko designer o kai na o whakau ke forget ki tonga ha taimi pe te ke hanga o encourage more ai u apia ko ke nau e ko mandega home economica ko ka ki le sonia dai mana ko na e le sonia ni he kwa ke feo ya class home economica ta ko tui ma ko a pan lolo ko ki apia ko pe na nau technical ke ta fa ko ya ka wai na o whakau ke hanga to encourage more atonga ki he mea ko ni ko tau pe ko technical pe ko whainga class ke tui ma ume pe he.
We did na ma osi ai pe ma whakau and we actually bought a sewing factory hen o hiki ki tonga this is hako osenia tau hongo fulu me ai we bought a sewing factory me hen pa ma ave ki tonga whakalele I koe foko na asfotu na ai ma space I small industry. And that was the aim, and we had ma alupe mo ma fefine tui me hen ke whakalele whanki workshop I tonga na ai pe kau tuda me apani lolo na nau kau mai ki he tuda ko ini. But I think at that time go ya we got my aim and goals here taimi ko ya it's not the same as what we ended up doing now. Here taimi ko ya we were looking at just sewing. Teaching people how to sew, whakalele whalekoloa, sew things and sell it at the shop. But now my directions that we are going to has changed along the way. I don't actually, okay ke poto he tui, okay ke tui ya but oko poto he ai e kupete ni, and I from a young age ko fine e ki ko tui. Na tui pe ia me tonga before she moved here but na kau he alu kau tui he na langa ku tamai pe na nao ki ha moa o langa tamai pe na pe fine e ki tui I pango. So at the time my poto pe ku fine e ki ko tui. So when I grew up o ku wala na tui pe ku fine e ki. But if you know ko te tupa kon hen he Wasiliana in New Zealand back in the 80s, 90s, na ko sapate once a month o whai mau pe lot whakataha ai Wasiliana na whai mau pe ki K Road Pitt Street. Ta ki mau tolu ko ni young girls at the time ko whai sapate ko ya ko whai sapate wala for all wear. So every month ko fo sapate ia that, you know, we have to have something new. But if go out na kai fo ke poto tui. So I would always go ke fale pattern, have a look at it, then go sa ia ha kofu that. And I always used to make the most complicated dress that I could find. This is when I was like 14, 15 at the time. Ko haupe taught myself how to cut the patterns. Paguanya ko hanga whakahoko ke fa ai tui ko koini e kupe teni. Hala ke poto tui. Ka koawe ni ko hanga o whakatu e kupe teni for her. And every once a month, ko e sa teu sapate whakatahape. O si nganga ulpe fine e kia aku he o si loi e ia ko Saturday night heng sapate ko teu pek wala fo o ia aku ke he lotu he sapate pe to kawat mo fanga friends ia aku he kau ko he mau ai wala fo o ko ni ki he sapate. So I grew up, I think fashion here was always in me. Now sa ia pe ia he wala faka of fa he funky fashion clothes. I was always into it. And I like that as I got older, people always complimented me about my clothes and what I was wearing. So when we had our first shop, hey, I'm going to have a shop. And he said, oh, really? What are you going to sell? Just the clothes I like to wear. And my mum goes, so obviously had a lot of faith in me. So that's actually how I came about with my first shop. Was just out of the blues. I decided that I was confident enough to run a shop. But like I think I mentioned it earlier, and once I set my mind on something, I'm pretty driven to make sure that happens. And I think over the course of my journey, I've done that through my fashion shows, my shop, the sports that I play in. So it's things that if it's never existed and I want it, I'll make it happen because I'll go loto lahi in that sense. I'll go lucky because I have a very supportive husband who's actually very talented. He's a graphic designer by trade. So making anything look professional is my husband's profession. But go lucky or go look beautiful. I have my husband to do that. Go design it. Even go vala. A lot of my clothes is hand printed, and he does that. A lot of my clothes are hand print. It's actually hand printed by my husband. It takes a long time to actually do it, and he's very fussy. Because for me, sometimes deadline if I have a deadline that I would like to meet customer, deadline the quality of the garment that goes out. If it's going out with his name on it, it has to be 110%. So I have my because we both want the best. Worry about customers and what they want. So, but for him, it's always about the quality of, especially the print. So if you happen to get one of our garments, especially the finer details or a lot of our garments, it's all actually hand printed, and it's hand printed by him. We've kind of namao ki show in London, and it was so funny. Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but my garment, yeah, so that's our finale garment. Ki he ma walk ki he show. So I had stayed up that night printing I ki kofu ko eni teu ki he aho taha. How go ki aho na fire show the following day. Go ki tahi ne modolo go na ne tui kofu. She was so excited na ne whaka ofa ia apito he ki kofu ko ni na ne tui. Aluia Faita selfie in the toilet. She missed the whole show. Oh my gosh, it was like, I forget because I was so busy dressing the girls and stuff. Ilalo pe na wofu na tolo lue. Whakavavave pe moa o kau he lue. Tok os hake me aia. Fiu whakasio ku whanau garment ia a kuia. Takona ke kau ki tahi ne he lue. Because she was, takona, she missed it altogether. It wasn't funny at the time. O hanga ngali whakaole te tala noa ki ai he tai ni mi. But, you know, my husband was so annoyed because he had stayed up all night printing this dress for finale walk and it missed it altogether because she was too busy taking selfies in the toilet.
Oh no. And that's so important. I'm ingat I popo hotoai, and that's amazing.
Go yeah.
Absolutely.
Brenda, you have any feedback or data fussy?
So much fun going you to pay selling a fussy gonga. Yes.
Pagalata mo fasi.
Yeah, thank you.
We were just listening to that song last night actually. No, this morning. But that same song, we were just listening to it, and I said to my husband, "Hey, that was the song we were listening to last night." Now we replayed it. He had this morning, and now we're playing it. We'll play my homo program.
Take time, and I will.
Yeah.
Okay. While she's looking for the music. Tauki hoka to be fun. It's fun. Very innovative. Au pito. Ko ku eke atu po. As time goes, me and Emeline probably will put up something or invite Koikeha or help us put up something like the fashion show. We've done it before, but on a very low key type of exposure.
Yes.
There are lots of very talented people. Iheni. Like you said, you started small and then just you're self-driven to where you are right now. Ka oku si before get da vakai ka gulahi mamani, he? And the Tongans always appreciate what Tongan is all about. Kapau o kuiaiha whainga maria ki ha Tongan ke ni tuku mai mo vahe mai hono tareni ti ki mamani. I'm sure it's going to be a big thing. But that would be another conversation. He going ngā whoki te ma tag you back over and over. Koia la tu, eh? Yeah. So our music is ready. Our music is ready. Tonga I he ku fia dai hano tatau I he tau kau mai mo tō taha mahu inga koe ni. Ko taha ni page ko ia o ku hawai e ni ngahi asi mai ai hono nima whakamea a i fashion designing. A tau tōru koe ni ko, whia mau koe ke up mau pe fashion mo style mo whatever. O ke whanonga mai po?
Iyo, malo Brenda.
Iyo. Ko ki mo tōko mo whanonga mai i ngalu ea pia mo wakai mai i he TV. Te mau o atu ai ngahi tui pe koe ngahi fashion ko osi hanga e tu po o put out ki maman furipe. Pa koe taha e ne kofu koe ni na e ave ia e he Commonwealth group koe ni. Ko uhinga na e mana koa ia ki he royalty Buckingham Palace ai mo maheni pe ki ai. O ku te kai kia tonga e ofi ki he ave ha ni ngā ue ki he Buckingham Palace, he? Ka ko tupo o ku koe ki i mō toro sino si koe pa koe ki i whewhine si koe ka ko o ngā ue spoke for itself, he? Rea pe ia i ai pe ko iai, ko koren ka sela ke ne tuku mai sela koe haha o whasike background ake fashion show e wala. No. I mean, the one you just put out.
Oh, no, I was just playing the regular song that you were playing.
No, I know. Ako ni fashion clothing.
Oh, yeah, this is her fashion.
E lava hu mai?
Yeah.
Okay. So both tau sio pe mo tau sio pe ke o old fashion, eh? E sai pe?
Iyo.
Okay.
No problem.
Iyo, okay. Kau
Iyo
whakarea
sai pe, ia.
Aia koe kofu e ni. So, aia koe kofu e ni ka pau te museo mai pehe ata, mo wakai mai pehe ata, whakamore more. Ko taha ni ngahi fashion clothing, seo ki mua o e kofu pe mui, pe koe display portion in he Buckingham Palace. Mo wakai mai pehe ki ai. It's so beautiful. O te kai ke usio au ha ngahi kofu whafo ofa pehe. Wakai mai ken po, this is mine, that yellow brownish dress is so beautiful. Go ahead.
We were given a brief of what our garment was to be. Go make a evening wear. Go make it with something that's tradition to whanua koia. Aia go fu go feta aki. Pe na ngahi aki, but alfi aki pe ai raw silk, red silk. Mantui foki ko raw silk is made from the mulberry tree. Ta tau pe mo tau feta aki. So that was the link. Ko raw silk foki o ngahi me mulberry tree. Well, the worm, whatever, silkworm o ngahi me ai. So that was the link. Ko koni na ai aki e kukofu. Obviously ko na ngahi pe feta aki because it's linked ko tau me ia na tau no fa ki to ngai tau nga tu ya and alfi aki pe raw silk ko no tai pe ya in that it's the same material o ngahi me aki tau raw silk mo tau nga tu pe toki ngawe aki pe toki handprint pe ki ai u pe teni whakatonga ko koni I'm not sure pe ko fata tu tonga pe toke lau feletoa mo wana kau design handprint ia.
Oh my gosh, absolutely gorgeous. Well, we're gonna bug you from now on. Emeline,
Owen.
We're so we're lost deeply in this.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
But very emotionally,
Hi, Brenda.
Inspired.
Very inspired, yes.
Okay, go ahead, Emeline. Oh my gosh.
Ako very inspired because ni ko sa America na America ki programa ko nito ako na pa ako Brenda, National Tongan Women Leadership. The foi tão moape exactly what it is. O mai hakakai hangai ko ko ke mo mai share homo tala homo story. Ke mo lava ke mo vai ke inspire at the Tongan kids. Ko lava ka ke tu ko na tu pa ka ko fai ke se fine tu. na tui he sotia pe na no fare tui tonga ka ku ke ha ko take ke tui ke to a different level, you know. Ka me ko ma inga ka tau ka ko ilo o ka ke lota ke change subject ka ko ilo da ke mention ko okay ko ta ha motivation ni ke ha pa pu nga ya tong ana ki sio hipo da ke ka ke awen ke ta pa a bodybuilder. Can you talk a little bit about that? Because ako ilo
Oh
o
my gosh,
ako
yes.
ilo o ay pahinga yung tang matakali he ko hangay ko lang ka nai the breakthrough and class training. This is the kind of I tunga ko ku ke yai he tau ilo ko tau culture
Yes.
ay tapu mo me ka to pa ko ilo pe yai ngahi kakai te nau whakanga ilahi e tunga ko ke yai ko
Yes.
hinga pe ko tau culture. But talk a little bit about hopefully career for Ogun go patongaya kugawan ka dunga go bodybuilder. So can you talk to us
Oh
about
my
that?
oh my gosh. It's funny. It's not something that I had planned for, because like I mentioned before, I've always been a very competitive athlete, especially head volleyball. I was a very had played for nearly 20 years, and I would say I'm pretty confident enough to say I was good at playing volleyball. But I used to train volleyball all the time. But also when I retired, now don't retire bad. My last game for Tonga was 2016. I played in Fiji. So it's only been 4 or 5 years that I haven't played volleyball. So I started training alongside boot camp and stuff like that. But my coach Gogoni had boot camp or also a bodybuilder in New Zealand. He had been a Mr. New Zealand 3 times in and then it was so funny go kamata goni e decide show. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm such a conservative person or go very conservative. And then all of a sudden, well, how am I go more near? I know or go I would be good at doing this bodybuilding thing. Because I come from a big family. Dad has got 12 siblings and so my first cousins of Naufu Togolai Alpito. And my dad's and my mom's family comes from a family of 8. And you know, so you can imagine that's a whole lot of family. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Because social media, it comes to social media. My mom still doesn't know that I've done that. So I blocked my mom, all my boy cousins that I could remember, all my first cousins. I blocked them all out of my page. And when I had my first, it was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? After my first walk onto the stage, friends mo me ako ko ni ke I pose mo me ako ko bodybuilding ko tang oh my gosh, all in my mind is ko lo pe ke lava walk on stage in my bikini at the time me and I was thinking on that day I already knew radio program ran in newspaper, and I already knew that he was going to tag me. He was going to take a photo, then it tagged me. And yes, before I even posted up anything, or she post my and they like that online with me in my bikini. Oh my gosh. After that, it was like, oh, you know what? It's it kind of just like I've done it. I'm gone up and doing this. It's that big I feel me see. That they have their swimwear and they have their togs. This is a sport. It's not something that I'm just going to parade. It's a different sport that I've picked up. So after that, my actual first event, it's amazing. I had so much feedback from ladies. And now fear now dolu that I've actually done it. they said, "Oh, you've inspired us to do our own." You know, how did I do it? Because they want to do it. You know, young and old, you know, now they've been inspired just from one event that I participated in. Now fear they see, now it's something that they can do themselves. And so now I'm training up for my next event. I kind of feel confident, and probably mahalo deactivate Facebook for that week. Ka leva ke osi program ka toki activate ka toki foki mai.
I want to add something ki ho'o wahe e tupoe. Funny, but you know, someone has to break that ceiling on a non-traditional choice. He kai ke tau no fai me whakaamu. Oh, if I come out on a bikini. And then we run away to some beaches somewhere and do that. That's great pretenses, hey?
Yes.
Kapaure get break a ceiling, we might as well expose it. But we challenge in our dory. I thought, but with creativity, but challenge it our dory of this world. I have a different thinking process. You know how my dad told me to get down from my horse? Eh? Now, shadow. It's the same thing, eh? I think they better see it firsthand. You know, we were created very, very beautifully, you know, bring to this world. Hey, kai ke kof ai peho tau feet mo tau hands forever. It's just a simply, you know, thought of, you know, input that non-traditional.
Oh yeah.
At least we experience it and know it's beautiful. That's my take.
My only other question on that.
Thank you, Brenda.
Yes. Tradition can we change. We are the one that need to preach. Fema can tell preach and make there. Go fema can love it go make why now when you join this sports fapufunga etonga ko hana
you know, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a very competitive person, and that's one of the things I said to my husband. I've played in 4 South Pacific Games for Tonga, so that's a span of 16, nearly 20 years of playing international he volleyball. I actually want to represent Tonga in the next South Pacific Games, representing but in bodybuilding, and that's my goal now. And so the next South Pacific Games is 2023. Emeline, sorry.
No, I'm here.
So that's the next game is 2023. So my aim, that's my goal and aim at the moment, is that I want to keep training, keep doing events from now till I represent Tonga in 2023. Hopefully they'll take me, and then I'll probably retire from competitive anything and just go and do some gardening or something. But yes, that is my goal. I do want to represent Tonga in another sport, and it's something that is just my sport. Just me, myself, and I. Because all of the other sports I've always been in a team sport. I've captained a lot of majority of those teams. But this time I get to just focus on myself. And I think that's the beauty of actually doing this bodybuilding, is that it's just me. You know, it's all on me. I don't need to rely on 5 other people or however many other people in the team to make it work. Nobody's to blame but myself. So I'm kind of excited about it. But, you know, when I leave home every day to go to training, my mom is saying, you know, I hear that every day now. So I try and just avoid and because, or just keep wearing big stuff so that she doesn't see how I'm losing weight or any of those things, because she'll think that I'm sick.
I know, kaya nga ito, you know, the Tongan mentality. But anyway, Brenda, because we're gonna.
Oh, wait.
Yes. No, that's fine. You're fine. I'm just wanted to ask Brenda yeah. Okay, sila malo tayo man tao kifo ifas kataw to kwat.
Malo au pito mua e mo ke mea mai ki he polo kalama ko ia o e leo e Pacific South pea mo e tau whakawhi whakalangilangi ai ko tupo whanua pia ko mo mea mai pe ki he polo kalama ko ni o fuhoti au pite polo kalama he whiawhini kono i ngā ko e mau ke si she is very well versed he ni tapa ko toa pe ni polo kalama ko ni o atu i he whiawhini kai ke he mai en ke konga whakaosko ia te mau o atu ai e mau summarization pe ko mau whakaosinga ko ia ki polo kalama ko ni mahalo ko ne lava pe ia te mau toki tāta whasi ai pe kai ke he tupo koe mea taha ko tokan ki ai ki he polo kalama whakaofu ko ke tuku mai ki he radio koe o mauongo i te mau ai whiakotaki communication lelei mo koe kono uhinga ki hono boost ai waa koe ni oi ho o tareniti koe ni ke vahe ki he whanau to utupu tangata mo whewhini. He ko sia o kutoe ni malere yang e tamai tangata to utupu, you know.
Au pito.
Ka koe nau fashion mo nau ulu mo tamai talavo a tau tolu whangi tamai tangata. And I think it's just right that we give them a chance kapau e whotutu a tau big New Zealand US fashion show in Seattle, I'm sure. We'll do something. Maybe the radio will sponsor halfway group.
Nice.
You know, it's just something to think about. Que enlarge etau kakai, but enlarge pa mo ata ki whainga maari e koe ni.
Koe.
Ka koe whalahi at kia koe. O si ke I lau maari e pe a me tui pe I kai. A me tui sela.
Me tui has passed away. Me tui passed away over 10 years now.
Okay.
2008, na si malolo pe tonga.
Yeah. Whakahokat ko whanau, I have the greatest respect for our dad. I was very close with the family, the whole family all together. Yeah, Lea was here with my father here in Seattle for, I was about 5 years. Iheni.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe less than that, but it was a beautiful vacation. Semisi always attended when my dad passed. Semis Whanua was here at his pass. Ko ia ko talate of ke family, pe ko ofalahi at ke te koe mo whainga mari ke o mai whaka ofa au pito pe ko whamalo ki hoku hoa. Ta hine ko Emeline. You know, she's such a sharp head o ihe ngahi mea koe ni pe ko ne ilo toko taha kotoa. Ko ngā whoko mau wheitu ui koro, mau whepuri ngā ki peka. When you come together, you're in one, you know. O whalai at ka koe pai, tukot peka la atu ke ni o atu e closure, pea ko tau whasi, osipe ho prokalama atle ma mo fo I whasi whakamawai.
Malo a pito Brenda o whalahi atu.
Malo po o ku whamalo lahet ka koe o ku mawhiawhia o tari lele a ki whaapina o atu pagalawa mai. Ko kore pe ki mo ki ke I'll let you go. O koe nā hao ki I final thoughts pe koe haki lea te ke lava ke o mai ke tō tupu a tau tō o nau fie alu I he laine kona o ke iai he tapa aki koe o fashion show pe mo e designer mo me pe what is an encouraging word te ke lava ke hanga o tuku mai ke nau tō nau whanonga mai ke te whaai ki nau tō ke nau mui ki he footstep kona o ku ke iai.
Malo Emeline, I think kia we are just from my own experience. Ko mea mahu inga taha is follow your dreams and don't give up easily. You know, everything is ko mea ko tau peo ku tau whenga ki ai o whainga taha. But if you really want it enough and you dream about it, you make it happen. I think ko ke strength here aku is that kabau kai ke if it doesn't already exist, you make it happen. You know, I go aku ke fashion shows that I've just created for myself. Ko fashion line it wasn't. I never studied fashion. I was studied as an accountant at university, and here I am. I'm not actually doing accounting. I'm actually doing fashion and I love it.
Yes.
So it's something you don't actually need to study for it. If you have the opportunity to study, that's even better. It's following your dream and dream big. You know, we are small, but if you don't have big dreams, you're not going to make, you know, grow just around in our little island style pe koe atau tolu. Kau tai ni mi tau have the opportunity ke tau Amerika ko Britania, Australia, New Zealand. We have a lot more opportunities than what our parents had. So don't get out to whakalaka nge tau tolu ia than what our parents had. Pag tau to spotang nge tau tolu helea communicate mo a whole lot of things. So I think it's up to us to make it happen and it's all about walking the talk. Something, you go out and work for it and make it happen. Don't just sit around and wait for somebody gonna make it create it for you or make it for you. You actually go about they're passionate about sewing, you learn how to sew. Or go, how many people have but I like cutting, I like doing my patterns. But so, you know, when I started, cutting my patterns on the floor, you know, and then I've got tables and stuff now, but that's how I started. You know, I used to go Maloto Fale, that's where I used to cut all my patterns. So I think you make do with what you have. You don't have to wait till everything with the I think sometimes you have to have everything. You don't. You actually can start with what you have and you just build it. You just do small steps, but you just keep moving. You know, I think because exactly, that's exactly what I'm like, and that's exactly my journey of where I am today. I still have a long way to go, and I've still got a lot of obstacles to overcome, but you know, just work on it. If it doesn't exactly, things don't always happen as you wanted, but you have to be flexible and go with things that are working. It doesn't matter our plan. Our Heavenly Father has got other plans better. So our plan better direct so I think that's just my it's instead of a little, it ended up being a long-winded sorry, Emeline.
No, you're fine. Thank you so much. And I hope next time I'm pretty sure you have, you know,
I'll always be here.
Yes.
You have a second door for us.
Most definitely. Thank you. To both of you for the opportunity to be on your program. Very humbling and very privileged to be part of your program. And I'm always here, I'm always online. And yeah. Whakamalo au pito atu.
Much love to you.
Yeah, malo.
Kai tu unga ape
Hello, welcome to Bambi Fiji Bazaar. We are here to help. Largest collection of Indonesian and Polynesian and Micronesian community. So you're welcome in anytime. We are open 7 days a week from 10 o'clock till 7 o'clock, and Sunday is 10 to 4. So all of you guys are welcome. Indian, Pakistanis, Polynesian, Micronesian. We have all the community stuff right under one roof. Thank you.
Malo mua mo kei mea mai ki he tau polo kalama ko ia I he whiawhapule lulu ko tau pe. Aia ko he polo kalama I he uraki wike ko tau pe o mahina mo wike tolu. Ko he whakawhi whakalangilangia pe a mitua. Ki he polo kalama ko ia ai radio Voice of the South Pacific pe ko reo e Pacific South te. Ko Brenda ko ngaika pe ko e co-host ki he retoni ko Emeline Latu Fa Umuni Day. Pea koe polokalama koe ni o ku whaafofa upito hono set up he kono uinga ke ngahi mea whaoma upe o ku hu mai pe mo tō taha koe a whakawhi mai ki he polokalama. Pea koe ngahi mea o ku tau ilo kotoa pe hono lelei i he tau turi e aki i ai mahu inga o ha tare niti o ha taha. Pe ko hano poto pe ona iha whaehinga mea, ha taha o kuki o whaafu ofa pe fuangai ngā oe au pita e lawa peke wahe mai ki he paenga koe ni oe le oe Voice of Tonga. Pe koe iai koe tō taha koe ni e hu mai whamalo ke ai he ngahi mea o fufu mea ki tau toru ka gulawa pe ke tau wahe lelei o iloi ai mahu inga. Ko iai ni lawa te polokalama ko ni pa hanga mai e polokalama ko ia i he konga hono ua lahi ko ni polokalama e whiawhini. Ko Dr. King Langi na e whai pe pōtara no aki e kau mai ke polokalama ko uhinga ko hang toi tupulaki lahi ai COVID-19 o toi wa atu ke ngahi paloparema ke he ia whaka COVID. Ka pau he kai ke hu mai ke polokalama he whiawhini te tukuange time koe ni ki ha input pe a lātu ke polokalama koe ne toki lava. Ke whai pe ha wahe aki pe amoe mahu inga e tau piki uma i hono wahe a ngahi polokalama mahu inga. Pe o koe he kai pe ke te tau whakapukupuku i pe te tau hanga limit mai a polokalama koe ni just for the women. I he taimi wawe mai pe kua pau pe ke tau hopo atu o mai ki he whole public ai mahu inga o hatare niti o hataha pe koe Tonga. Pea pe ko haki itamasi ko hane hiva. Pe ko ha kauhiva maari e pe ko kakai artist whauhiva. Pe ko e kakai tau o lunga ngahi tare niti o ku puke he toko taha ko ia ko ha mea tene lava wahe ki Māmani Furipe. Ko iai te oange whangamari ko ni ki a lātu whaumu New Day kene wahe mai how she thought ki he polokalama koe he whiawhini. Ta te matoki hoko atu. Malo apito.
Malo Brenda, pe whamalo ke kau whanonga, ko mō kei whanonga mai. Ko e whiawhikani hange ko me kona ke lawi kei. O ko whawhawha ke tau o mai haka kai, o ko nā wausia hangahi lava mea. Pea, o koe hange ko lawe ke ai nei, o koe ko ha uhingai nia ke pehe o ko ta sio beke ka kai kon ko nā wikuna i Māmani lahi hangahi me pehe. Ka koe whakalato lahi pe ka Tonga pe tau pe ke ka kai whiwine, tau te whita ke polokalama ko ni ka kai whiwine. O ku nau wau siha whainga mea, wange ko lau koe kuki pe koe hai api. O ku whaampe ka pate mō whanongo mai pa mō whetu taki mai. He koe aho taha whitu ko ta polokalama koe konsela ia, konsela Tonga ia. Ka koe wike koe ni ka uia ko lo kolo pe, ka pau kai peha kau taki community lo kolo, te nau lava o whetu taki mai, ke nau o mai o kese polokalama ko ni. O ku ataha pe ai matapaka mo toke mo whetu taki mai. Ka koe mea mau inga ini o ku tau au ki ai. Ko whae ka whiwhine na i tui na iai peno ki whare tui i Tonga i nuka lofa. Pena iai peno ne whanki i taimi koe whanki i kofu koe na ui koe pepe na whaingo fua pena ne tui pe iai peno ki whare kolo tui. Ka ku te sio ki he tawhaaki ko iana, kai ke he fuu tokolahi haka kai ke nau alo he tawhaaki a design mai me pehe. Ka ku hoko a tupo whanua kene o mai ai ngahi mea pe ia na osi i Tonga pe ia. Ka tau te whita kene hanga koe ne pehe nofu peke tawhaaki koe ne o e kupesi. Ko tui koe fo i mea whaafu o whaia ene designi ene hanga o mai koe ne e kupesi. Ke o mai ke o atu ki Tonga, hanga hei kupesi o tala ho tau. Tupu anga pe mo tau e whaunga, Ka koe taim ko ne hanga o mai koe ni, o au ki Māmani lahi, ko au ki Itali, ko au ki Spain, ko au ki Dubai, pe au ki Britania lahi. Ba marate whakatonga ia mo Britania na e fuwa fi au pito pea tonga mo Britania. Ka kono te o atu koin koe ai design koe ai tonga ke tuu koe he Buckingham Palace. Ko tui ke fu, kau he fu, tau pe he fu mea lahi au pito ia ko au sia he tonga.
No, Pete.
Pea ku whapofa ke tau poupou ki he ngahi mea koe ni. Pea whapofa ke tau hanga o mai ai kakai koe ni ke tau whanongo ke nau e nau hau he mea koe ni. He koe ka mea whaingo fua ke te au sia e ngahi mea koe ni. O ngai kone lau koe ta wene hongo fulu. O kai ngata pe he lele mai koe ni e ne clothing line ko hau weni e designi. Ko haweni e ne au ke sporti, ko ngā kono tawhaaki fo ke sporti, manako ki ai. Kau whafofa au pito pea ko fia hei pepini ke ta whanongo ki ha very inspired,
Inspired, au pito, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Sela koe haha o ki input ke tau polokalama pea mo e fashion. Koe logo young kids he ni pea mo youth. Now, fear ma o ngai whalani sports, ngai whalani.
Yeah, no, they do. I forgot to ask where to get her gear from, how to order her gear.
Oh, okay.
The sports gear, yeah.
Saibia, Latu, we can get the resources she wants to put out.
Yes.
That I put in a link. Ke lava connect ki he those no firma ke ota whatever would that be fun?
Yes.
Ia ke ha link ke ha ene u falani me u t-shirts. Man, I'm just falling over those gowns. Oh my goodness, it's just beautiful.
I think too, what Latu had mentioned earlier, how important it is. I know as for elders, when they see like a more arts path, they kind of discourage a lot of the young people because they think there's no money or success in it. But I really like the message that that Bo was bringing out, to go and follow your dreams.
Yeah.
And eventually, everyone has a pattern in their life to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's meant for you, then obviously God is going to bless that way for you. That's why I thought it was so fitting that you started this song with the Halakua Papa, right?
Yeah, that's
because
right.
when you follow the direction that, like you said, is created for you from a higher, somewhere where that is beyond only that God knows, obviously your life is going to be fruitful in that. Like she said, she went for accounting and she's doing nothing with accounting.
Yeah.
But I see a lot of people my age who are very unhappy, and they're not really doing much because their parents and stuff discouraged them from following the path that was created for them. Instead they wanted them to follow the path that the parents wanted instead of
rather than their own.
And so I thought it was a very deep and touching message, especially to see a Tongan do it.
Yeah, absolutely. But anyways, hoko atu pe tau tawhasi. Kono ngā pata come back leva ke tā tala noa ki he what's up with the health mo COVID tahiwa. We just touch base mo umea kono hau he ongongo, So just a little bit of it. Okay, Marlon. Malolele. You're in there, huh?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. E lava ke ta o mai tau koe, let's say, how kai e ta polo kalama koe ni ke uka o locally ke ta before we go into the health, okay?
Yes,
And
because I can do that.
yeah. So I he taimi ko ni fra more more pe. O mahu inga au pito ki he community ko ia ai tonga i se atoni ke lava ke iai atau resource information hanga tonu pe o ku wat ke te ki moutor i hono whakamawhola atu koni i he le te o. Whikau aki mga hito koni ko utau whie mau me he kakai o kunau osi mau pepa pe certified i ha whaahinga ngā ue o ku mahu inga ki he tonga. Tau pehe pe ka pau ku haloia. E o atu me he whareni ai kauloia, ka koe kauloia tonga pe koe kauloia me Pasifiki. E koe resources koe a te mau whinga ke mau whakakakato atu i he as we go on pe tau ngahi polo kalama kono uhinga ke lea ake pe i he whahinga rea, i he rea whapaparangi, but then when we want it to be Tongan, e iai toko taha koe. Kai ke tau whamalo whoki ke whakahātu koe as of this week, ne mai ai tāla pe moe whakamahino mai ko pās he toko taha koe ni ene CV ko ia ke whakatau laiseni insurance. Life insurance, ka te ange pe au ki ai ke ni hanga whakahoko a te credential whikau aki pea moe i he kuwhehu i peki ai, whikau aki pea moe ngā ue koeni o si i tene take on ki ai koeni ko mountain laiseni. Ai e koe tau toko taha fo o weni ki he mala e ko ia oe laiseni, pea moe konga koe ai mea applicable ki ai ene whaka osi ako mo ene certified. He nai ai pe ni ihi koe tonga pena e hen ka muhakona o move elsewhere. But in the meantime, o ku tau whiawhia ke whakahoko atu, ko lātu, Emeline, wha umu, New Day / Voice of South Pacific ma o ene laiseni whakalao official
Life insurance.
license ke ne hanga o whakatau atu insurance ma ai tonga ko toa pe te kei ki ai hanau whaahinga ngā ue ki he malui. Malui mo ui, malui, tēne toki o atu pe ea ngahi malui ke he kai mahino o tau tā ke San Francisco, ke he nau kakai ki tokoni tau tā ke Soleiki. Ka koin ko mau ai certifiable laiseni a la tupa ko congratulate at ko to roa ho lava can you please o mai pe ha ki pui tu ki he ngawe mahu inga ko ni pe mo to e whamatala pe ko hinga he ko e very soon pe ko ke kamata ho practice au o koe ko me ke tatani ko ke to o se ta u pa to practice you going to practice right away. Pa ko iai o si iai pe a whainga maari e ke tonga ko toa pe nau maa pe nau ngahi life insurance, all that. Ka koe mahino koe te ke o atka nau toru, that's a very important piece of this.
Malo.
Ia, malo.
Malo pita prenta pa whamalo atu ke whainga maari e. Koe aho tahawa koe o aho taha koe o December wanoa na issue mahi state e ko life insurance license. So now I am a life insurance agent. Lavale ke o atu ai whainga maari e ko ia ki ana toko tape now looking ki he life insurance. Ka koe o hinga koe nau I aloe ki he tawhaak ko ia. Na introduce mai ka te au ia na ke loko tuko e whakaukau ki ai. Ka koe mea koe nau mahu inga koe ki ai. Ai taimilahi tau te whita ka tau tonga, na te lawe pe kia prenta. E tau mo ui o tau nofo pe, o tau ko tau natula, e tau tonga, o tau mo ui pe whi ahita. We like
minute.
to be like a day people, eh?
Yeah.
Ko lawe pe ahoni ko, o koe ke tau lawe ke tau whakaukawat ke tau ki I mama o atu. He wai taimia o tau mo ui wholo ta tauria, o wholo ange he whakaukau ko o tau mo ui he ahita ha. Ka ko, tau ilo pe o mahu inga, ai life insurance ka taimiri u toki mahu inga pe he hoko ha mea ko ne toki hoko pe ha mate pe toki hoko ha puke ha ataha mea ko taimiri ko tau toki aha ke pa tau whakau mahu inga life insurance ka mate whako me aia ke whai ki mua ai te u o pa ke toki aia he osi koe ai he taimiri he pa ke tau whaalawa ke tau ma e tau life insurance ha ku tau puke tau toria pa toki o ke whakaukau ke mai insurance ka o sto muy foke ha kwai tami kwai foke he kai te de qualify kita ke mea ka ke ma te insurance
yes
ka ko na mana tu be he tau ko si na ta tala no para ta ko fai ki feinga pe ko fa feta pe ke o tua o kwai ko feinga ni ko feinga pe ma aku ko feinga pe ni ka ke ngata pe kia te au ke family ta mo ha to koni e fai ki tonga ka ko fa feta ko foki iwi mo foki poto ko fai he eki o whakawhainga Maria e whainga pe ko mau pe ko lawa lewa ke utano kia ko inga he ko osi o mai he steiti e ko laiseni pe lawa lewa ke iaha to e whaka eke mai ki mo ai hoko atu ko ini pa lawa lewa ke tareta ngai whehui ka ko tui o ku mahu inga he ko ila o ku mahu inga na whanau ke ki tamaha mua a neafi na ne lave ke o ne hanga compare ai mahu inga ko ai insiwa o ne compare ke saving compare ki he 401k pa ne tong compare ke he real estate pe na o siang ko ai e hanga ko ki tama compare ko pa ne pera fatata ko te langa ko fare o fe mai fo piliki ia foundation ni ke tu ko ilalo ko he fare pe na hanga fatata fo piliki ko life insurance he ko inga he ke lava he tax ya he preanga ya o tax mai ko time ko ke pe ke totong pe ko life insurance ko tau ilo pe ko for 1k he ka te lava ko ia o to ki to ka le ke tau ni mahiva mo konga pakapate ke to ko ki mua e hanga preanga tax at ko pakapate ke to ko ki mu e tax pe ko he preanga ka ko pe ka he ki he tama ko ni Ka life insurance pe, ko konga ia te ke hanga o tape o built. Beka ke wai ko he preanga I he tax he time ko te ke firma wai eh. Ka wai pe a life insurance ia ko me ta fak nau fa naf ma pe fa ka ke life insurance. Ko me ia ko tui ba ko konga e fa uhinga o kai ke fa fi life insurance ka kai ni. He nau pe na to ka life insurance ko fa me ka to ki ka ha anga life insurance pa sanga pa ba he family ka mate ia you know what I'm saying? Some people think that way. Ka wai pe konga o life insurance ia wai program ko living benefit ka ke puke wai fa ni take a stroke pe te ke mahaki mafu pe asa pa ke tokoto ko ia fu lo e lava leva life insurance ia o mai foi fainga mari ko aka ko lolotonga o tokoto lolotonga o feinga puke pe ha no fu lo o tokoto ki mu a ke hoko maha me ka ko o wai foi benefit ia lava life insurance ia o mai ka kita
Koia.
Ka ko tui ko foi me ia na hinga la he ko e firma ko ke ka ke life insurance ko nga ko te mahino nge ko ka te au ai mahu inga ko a life insurance pa ko ka me ni ke tala no te pa ke tui me ko ke foi me ko tala tu ko fa mo ke alo research ke hanga o fai o fe kume pe monica fe me ko tala no ke pe kai ka ko ilo ko ka life insurance he me ma o tau to ke tau insurance ko ke ka mana tu ka hoko ha me ia ki he ka hoko ha accident mo mea e totongi pe me lele ia ka pana ka ke te tokonga kita life insurance ka hoko me ka kita he ka ke ha me ia ko mau inga ka ke ngata pe ia ko life insurance ka ko family pe mo whanau Pakata foi tala no na vai me he tamha mo na fadon ke na fi ko yo matua na ka ke ai life insurance ke malu ya na na ai life insurance ko to kon na fi mo to ai ko no ka nga agent ke lava ene fo I ke ausia ene fo I tau mo ko ene fo I sela but guess what na o si pe fo te ka ke follow ai for life insurance ko pa ka lava ho ya to ha me na ho ko ke fi mo to a pe mo fa na to ko fa they were all taken care of. Not only pe I hono hanga toka nga iko e nau mo ui pe nau te kai ke nau stress pe more ha fare pe more ha me a ke ha nau I mean they did not end up homeless porque me pe he ka ko tau sio ko ki ai fa malo ko ai fina moto a ki hono hoa pe mo kautaha ko ni na fai ke insiwa hoko mai ko pa kala vai moto a o ku whainga maari e mea kotoa. You know, but toka ngā e whi whanau toko wha, ko tu ke fu stress lahi au wha hoko ka tau tolu, ka hoko ha mea, koe ke tau ilo pe te tau sio ki whe, ka ku hoko e ai life insurance, ko ha mea e ke ton ke tau te ki whakau kau, tene malu I kita, malu I to whamiri, malu I me kakai koe ni o ku haka ni. O waha mea e hoka nau tolu ka koe kia ha ku anga paanga mai, you know. So, maka ki konga pia ko whelawe kia ke life insurance. Ka ko tui ka wika hau, ko osi mahino ai kautaha koe te kau kana tulu, ke tuko tai nimi o ko ke shop around ke kautaha ko whema o ke pākai e klaiseni. Pea ko ia pe.
Malo au pito e latu. You know, ko nofo whakakaukau ma upe ke life insurance. Oku mei hange pe ha te investment pe ke oa te ngoi ke tau te mental stress burdened and everything e taimi hoko ai hawhakatamaki ki a to family. Ko loi au koe anga koe e mau hanga o porokalama I life insurance. Koe tau mai mi tō ngā whoki o kai kia mea pehe whukena tau ai tonga, Ka koe taimi ko tau manatu ma pe mātua, koe taimi ko unau he neu nau ilo I koe ai pila ke totongi, mo mahu ingai mea ke totongi. He kai ke nau tuku noai ki tau tō, awe au ke alo totongi in siwa, awe au ke alo totongi uhila, like that, Pako mantu ai ki tāno whakaori nei, tāno mahe ki kulupu o family nei, alo visit ke dad. pea koe nau at ke he loto whare, o nau pehe mai, o nau whamatala, koe share pe foki. Ki hanga koe mahau inga mea ko o kia kia i tau mātua. Pea nātu koe o visit ki he kumamu i Dad's house. O whaof hana loto whare ina ki setting pe koe anau a whakae ki nau hana api. Hana whakatau ngai koe fo i māma tuu koe he tawhake he site koe o couch, he? O sanga Dad ake a toe fo i pūlou, he? Kai ke ni hanga ai au tange o kai ke au ngai ke whakapūlou e māma he turiki. Ka tau ai tato e māma e ono ko edition ia ke uhila mawaia e fulahe uhila ia. Just put one bright light lamp. Ka whaetung mato, that's not the reason. Ma pia tu pe, Papa, we have company. Pia ko shade ko mama was there for a purpose and for a reason. He didn't take the reason. Pia ko ke whanongo e ke purpose. He just simply says, kani message pe nga matoru, o sange pe to for shade ko e mama, ka tau mama ngia pe for mama lahi e taha. Pa to fo kia e ai o karewe ke toi aswha fo ofa mai for mama e mu hinga ni lot whare. Ka tamate e kata u mama e unnecessary, he ulahia e ne uhila ana. Aia, ko whainga uhinga whakatonga pea, o tau confuse ai koe tau tōruia, i he nau uhinga. But I really think koe morale e tala noa. Our parents, neongo na kai ke hapila whewhi whaui e tonga na whakapotopoto ange i hono budget.
Yes.
E tau, he unango ko tō api, ka nau se na toro gulo e māma ia pe lere dry up me haka kuos mo moe wala. They'll go shut everything off on their own. Kai mantu e nau e ko tō api, Pagul whaler me whukiwhangi tamai kia tamai, Mom. Grandma is shutting all the lights in the house and I cannot do my homework. Meaning, mantu hook up e nau whanki I me a koe e nau whanki computer, koe ha e nau me a koe nau whanki I pamphlet, tablet. Eh?
Mm.
So, koe malu I koe ni, koe question lahi pia e whakahoko ki ai, a tau tolu pia whi mao koe ke talat ke mātua. Koen ko os ai hoki policy os whatau. E pe mai tangata e kia. Why? Koe hau ke le reo kai mua ke whakatau. Te mou ia over he insure he utau kona utamai insure ke peikia, He has some points. He tamai ia kok family o ke kakai mo ui foroa over he tau te au. And I thought he was joking. He is really telling the truth. He says, kapau koe pay for the services. Koe service ko tau pe o applicable, pe o relevant financially ki hono take care family pe ai. Kapau ko hame e o slash investment slash ko mea ke te no mea as you go, It's just very, I don't know. What do you think, little girl?
Ka mea mahi ngā pe ai mea ke te prioritize, Ta lawe po ke tala no ke he aho. Ko tui ko mea ko tau peka whai lea koe te mai ki, tau ke ngali le lea I tau tol tonga, ko tau no whakai ngā.
Yeah.
He koe ngā, he koe tenko hoko a tau mea ko mai aho tau matakaria to koni mai. Ka koe mea koe ka pau, ko tui ka pau I kai no whakai ngā, koe whaau whalahe tau no he whanua koe ni. Ka ko tui ka pau te tau te ki shife tau whakaukau, ke tau te ki whapotopoto ake, pe tau ilo e mahu inga koe life insure, ko tui e lawa ke tau tuku tau ki whai tola e ni manoa, ke tola te au he mahina, ke tau hanga to tongi tau life insure. He kai ngata pe he lele ia ki hoto ka kita ka lele ke family ko toa. He kai te ka venga ia. Ko me tana mau inga e he lea ko e whewhine, he taim ko nai puke hano mari. na pepe fine ko hawa ko na ka te hoko ke ka venga I au ke ku fanga toko wa he ka pana ke ha ma life insurance pe mai puke ko ku mari pa mo toko fa ko tu ka fu ka venga la au pa ko gonga ma tu ana na wheelchair lo wa ka ko malo mo life insurance o ka le ke te hoko au ko fu ka venga ki hok fanga toko wa pa ko foi me ma inga ia ko tu ka pa te tau no foi taimi ko to pe o fa kau ke ia ha aho o na hoko au ka venga ke whanau o na hoko au ka venga ko whanga toko wa ka whanga poto I ko whanua ko ini o hangai ka lau kana lawi kia pō ko ane nei o tau I Amerika o tau I New Zealand Australia where a ngai whainga maari ka o ton ke tau hanga o make use ngai whainga maari ko tahe whainga maari whanua ko ni ko life insurance
yes
ko tui ka pāna tau mahu inga ia he life insurance ko tui a lot of us that are not for comfortable he ko inga ko fupanga ko e o mai life insurance ia ki ha hoko ha me ha to taha ko ne to tonge insurance pe ku mate pe ku puke o vai fu to ko ni lahi au pito ia ka ko foi me ma inga ko te ki foi fa poto ko he mahina ko to pe o hange ko lau na ka ta mai ko me pe ko tempo na he ne ta iki
ko ia
o ku ne si la e pila ko ke to tongi pa was mahu inga ke to tongi foi pila ko ia
right
ke to tongi foi pila ko ia o hange ko lau pito ko ta iki o ka kai na mahu inga ia mea pe ko tui ko ngai ulunga le ia to ton ke tau hanga ta tolo o pusiaki I mai
yeah
pusiaki I mai ngai me le na fa he tau matua ke tau tokanga ke ngai foi pila ko ia pa ko tui ka life insurance foi pila mahu inga ia o to tonu ia ke tonga ko toa ke nau kamata fa sio ki ai mahu inga o foi pila ko ia ke to tong he mahina ko toa
Io, mana apito. Okay. So, we're going to play a musical number. Patato ke hoko atu la tu malo au pito ho vai. Tato e foki mai pe ke tatara noa ki ta polo karama ko ia I he wikaha u whekau aki pe moe insurance. We will give one of the segment pe kamata pa tau ke hoko at ki he toinga polo karama
Koia, malo.
Okay, malo.
Na hoko koe ma Ke meri hoi hopa Whai ki hei kuhana Kaue mamari Ko hoto pia ana Maka aki umoi Wala koe Koe pai ana Koe tomi hone Lupe e me oro Liha wai kotone Ko pino Ie whanata me Ko oina ala Ko te kare Kule, Onotala Hei lala o halatono, Kosi o toka mea, Tuku a oe, Hifiri paule, Mausa heila, Ofiona, Koe melena o, Elo a halaiwa,
Pamalo atu mo ke me mai ke tau polo kalama ko ia pea mo e reti o leo e Pacific Saute pea mo ngahi whakatutu ko ia na whakahoko i he whiawhini o ku mau kore whakamore atu ki he toke tā ko ia wha huma mai ai pe ki he tau ngahi polo kalama whakawike a Dr. King Langi na tonu ke maukau mai ki he polo kalama i he whiawhini ka nei kai ke mau mai ke whakahoko mai e ne polo kalama ke mau atu i he houa koe ni. Kai ke te mahoko atu pe mo lātu i he taimini i he talanoa eni te tau hikirewa ki he talanoa whekau aki pe mo COVID tahiwa i Seatoni pe he whoki pe moyanga ai mamata pe ongo i he tonga o ku tonu ki whaiha tala noa. He kono uinga ku lahi ngahi mea ku hau i he ngahi ongo whaka aho. Kai o atu pe ngahi mea mahino pe ko tonu ke tau tānoa kei, pa toi taha pe whoki. Kai ngahi toko ni lahi ai kau toke tā pe mo kakai nau ngau i ke health care, pe ko pe potu ngau i ko ia o mo ilele i ai o wha o mahi King County. Pea koe taimini o kia rete o e tolu i Seatoni. Pea koe rete o e tolu koe, I'm sure, koe nau set up o pau ai pete nau tala noa ke he ngahi mea ke heke, mo ngahi tokoni ke heke. Pea mo ngahi whie mau e tonga ki ha mea o nau whaingata i ai, pe nau whie mau ke iro lahi ki ai, pe ako ki ai, pe o mai ha whaingatutu uni whaka ehi ke nau ko hakonga ia na mo i whakaaho ke whaka ehi pea me he ngahi mea koni upo hoko he ngahi aho ni. Ko iai lātu, taki i touch whakaosi pe ke he polokalama koe hui ka hau aia te tatala noa whekawak me life insurance pea moeanga ai lay out o ngahi tokoni pea ospe ko ia pea ke uhinga ke ta teu pea ia e ngahi whihu i tēnau o mai ke reti o whekau ake moha ngahi tokoni ofi te ke whakahoko, he? Ai tēnau telefoni mai pe ke reti o ai ke telefoni a reti o ai koe wano ono ni mataha fitu ni me ni maua. 206-651-7552. Ai koe taimini rewa te tukan kalatu ke ne o mai haki i tokoni si ipe ki he ai ose ne me a koe process ana he weekend pa te whaingo fuange e ma go in ke haani wahe mo ki tau tōra ngahi tokoni tene potentially bring to the field ke he kakai tonga me nau whie mau ke iai nau whaahinga insurance pe ko ha whaahinga malui. Ke nau mo ui pe katoa whahinga mea be aia o ku tonu ia ke o taha koe ni mo ni tokoni. Malo o pita.
Malo penta. Maha koe mea pe o ku whelave ki ai. Mana o si lave te ke mea katoa. E toki mahina hau wike ka hau ai different kind of product koe te hanga offer ati ki kakai. Ka ki he taini mi o koe kautaha koe o ko more like into na lave te ki ai na ia e kautaha e ua o ko usio ki ai ka koe kautaha koe o ko more like ke alu koe ki ai koe kautaha o ko koe nau product na to ko term be ko term life insurance be ka koe uhinga o ko sa ia koe ia nau tolu he koe ki tama koe o ne ouna koe kautaha koe ni o ko hauia mo innovative kind of idea he ko ilo ko taha whake ko ngā tradition o life insurance ko ku tangutu au pe mo e hange ko koe ka pau koe customer koe o pa te tako over he ko Ko product ko mahu inga taha ko hai me te ke afford ke hanga tuku ke life insurance. Pe wai fa ke tai meli he tau tolu tonga ia o tau uncomfortable tau tolu ia ke tango tu mai HNI hange ko au ke wila to business. Pe ko tui ko hia ko sa ia he tau taha ko ni. O ha he ki tamaya eliminate for process ko ia. O atu peka koe app ia, ke tango tu peko ia o tari fehu I pehe app. Aya, you gonna more comfortable by yourself shopping for your life insurance than the agent sitting in there and o fa eke atu koe. Peko hinga ko sa ia he ko hinga. Ko tui te lava leva he kautaha ko ia, ke approach ki he tola he kautonga, ko inga he ka ke te no whawia o tanguta to loto whare pe te tuki at o whaka eke at ke ilo me ko toa ke o finance me pehe. O atu pe e pia ka koe tanguta pe ko ho telefoni o tari pe whehui. Pe ko hinga lahi a ko o ko whakakaukau e koe ke kau ke kautaha koe ni. He ko inga, this is not about me. This is about the person comfortable and they go over in the finance, be more the medical issue, more me akato ko ya or go through pe app, Ko hinga ko whakau la he ke kau taha ko ni pa tek mahina mai he appointment a pongpongi. Ko fe kau taha te whiri ke kau ke nau tolu. Ka ko product a kau taha ko ni ko term life insurance pe So yeah. Ko ia. Ko mau inga. Ko ia. Ko ia. Tā koe mantu base pay a depend pe me kau taha koe te whiri koe ke kau ka nau tolu. Pe depend pe me nau product, but it's always about you. Okay, it's not about the agent, it's not about the product. It's about kia koe ho fie mau. Moe mea koe ke afford ti koe ke lava o put aside e mahina kotoa ki ho insiwa. Ko tui ke whai mea mau i ngā ia. Ko ia. Ko ia.
Kuat, malo apito.
Lo salió Mooi
Malo, malo.
Tāno ai ni ki he COVID. He? Oku hange e tau seogan ke ngai news ke he kou o mai ki he kakai pe moe ngahi mea tau whanongai me i he whanuani pe. Oku kamata ke ki i holo e ni i he koko mate. I he whakaawarisi koe mate i he whanuani. Ka kou nau hoha a ki he variant. Ai te tukat ke tatala noa ki ai he kono i ngā. Wange nau pehe koe variant koe uha koe konga pēa COVID ka koe STEM ia mihi ngai wheitu ke he, oku very serious au pito hange ko Afrika, oku kai whakia tau rea whakatonga ke variant, what would be a good Tongan word? Manga variables, ngai mea ke. Yeah.
So, ke mua pe ke le ta no te ta pa ni. O koe whakata whake ne o ko expert. Koe whakata ke ta i. Pea koe taha, o koe whake si o ngongo whewhea wea ke whanau ke uongongo. Ka koe tarpe ho whehu I koe whailea koe ke variant. Ko tui koe whakatonga le leiki ai. Ko ha, ke mahina koe ke whailea koe ni. O hange hafu akau, o tupu me ai whai COVID pea toi waa. Tau pepe koe waa atu ia o whai
Mahaki pēta.
aka, whai aka ta tau pe. Pea ala pea o toi waa. Maka ki whai mea pete o lawa koe ke o lawe koe ki ai. Ka o ngai e mea ia o ko mahu inga ke o lawe ki ai. He koe, o tahi ko awati mo te, wahe ula ki ve stafitu. Ko tui ko ta tāno ko he COVID, o ko whaam ke o mai tohi ko ni. Ko tohi ko awati mo te wahe ula ki ve stafitu, o tala mai, he tohi ko ni. O ku, nai kai ke o mai he o toa ia ka tau tolu halau maria I rifia, nai whaki mai he o toa ka tau toa e lau maria ke tau ha ai maalohi pe mo ha. Pawa e te tau Ko foi tui ko mea mahu inga. He talaki mai e mea ke hai mahaki mo ha ka mahu inga ke tau mau ha a lau maria o wai rifia. He ko o hea o wai o tua o ne hanga o ha. O ne hanga o tau he tau mo ui. O whema pe ke tau ilo ki ai, ka whema ka matui na tau lave mai he ungahi wiki atu koe. Ai mahu inga koe ke te tau he e kita. Toka ngā e kita. Ko toke tāi mahale tolu. Paka toka tā e ua te ulawe pe ki ai ko Dr. Eric Neptune, te mai tā ko Dr. Shiva. O hanga e o toke tā koe ni o whai ai mai, ke tau hanga tek ke mea ko vitamin C, vitamin T3, pia mo vitamin T, pia mo vitamin koe ni koe zinc. He kukau e u vitamin koe ni, I he ngahi vitaminia te re hanga toko ni I tau tol he mahaki koe ni. Pia ko kore peka pate mo o atu peke Facebook o wakai ki ai, pa te mohanga follow ngai toke tā koe ni. O whema uia ke tau hanga tau tō whai tau own research. Ki he mahaki, ke te ilo ke mau inga koe. Ka tale ka mata mai mahaki mo teke au ke u vitamin koe ni, pa teke peke aha palpare mai e hoka te au tale hao koe na mahaki koe ni. Pea ko hanga au whai ai ek whanau ke nau teke me te tau pe. He koe mahu inga, ke ona tau mai lau maria I rifia hai iai pe, ko lahi ko tau whanonga ke ngai mea koe neka TV, ma ngai mea koe ku hau koe he media mo mea. E lava pe ke ne whakatupu e mahaki ka koe. Ko mea ko uhinga ko o mai pe atohi ko wati mo te vai ula ki vese fitu. Ko vesi mahu inga ia. Pea ko tau tolu, na tau tupu hake pe I tonga. Ko tau whae, ko e toke tāia ko e whamiri.
Ko ia.
Pea rai hoko pe e tau whae, tau toria koe ngai toke tā. Hoko pe ngai whae lahia I heni koe kau toke tā ke tau whanau. O ku mahu inga ke tau follow pe tau tole e ngai mea ko o mahi koe he ngai toke tā. Pea tau hanga o take care of ourselves. He kou tui koe mahu inga ai. Pea tau o silo pe tau mahu inga whano koe ni maa pa tau ilo pe tau ngai mea koe ia. Ai tau hiko ni hoto api ke maa mo mea koe ia. Kou tui koe ngai mea koe te wlawe au ki ai. He koe ta whaakia o kou ilo e au. O kou mui e au, pa kou hinga ko o kou o atai whaloto lahi ka moto, o te monofo mana wahe ke mahaki. He koe mea koe puke, mo mea koe toa o hau I he taim ko toa pe. Pea koe mate ko sihowa pe, une hanga e o whaka osoto, aho. Ka ke tau ilo, ka pate mo mao e lau marie, koe o whaki mahe o tua, te kai ke mahe toa ha lau marie I rifia, pea kou tui koe mea e kou ton ke tau tokanga ki ai, tak taha toka ngai hano whamiri, tak taha make sure o koe te ke mana wahe, he lawe pehe mana wahe ia, o ai koe ke puke, pea ke hanga toka ngai ho sino, you know? Kou tui koe ngahi, kou tui koe ki a kona, koe ki ta whakpe te ulawe ki ai prenta, pea te whakat ka koe.
Ia malo au pito. Koe mahalo oku moane au pito lau au ia. Koe taimi ni tau loto ke tokoni. ka tau tokoni pe I he tua pe moe tawhaaki pe o ngahi mea mahino pe o mai he kautoke tā koni o kunau whakalere polo karamo koni ke COVID. Ipa ko wongoi pe pe moe kusio koni o wakai ke ngai polo karama whaafo ofa. Whaafo ofa pita kunau o mai facts ki tua. Pena o mamu kautoke tā ke support ngai facts koni o tau reinforce ke tau tolu. It's not all about fear,
Right.
Ka oku tonu pe ke tau understand first what we need to do.
Right.
Ke prevent a mahakim hono. Ko lau ho mauki family, o te kai ke ata he puke, Ko ngahi puke ko awe ko ki momoko. Pe au ia sivi mo koa. CVP is just for the fact of why would I have a little cold? Kemantu is like for how go sniffle, but I may get tie. But then when I go, I'm free of anything. You know, they said you're healthy, but you have to stop running out in the rain. You know, put a hat on, but I have a shawl. You know, so. Yeah, go ahead.
Ko me ko hiko na lawe ko ke preventative o ma inga ke hanga kita it's akala ko e palangi preventive is better than cure. Mai no. O te tari kita ke te toki puke pate ko fai hi ma inga opito
Ko me ko fia. So we're coming towards the end of our program la tu. Aya ko to ni mai ni pe tau tapuni. Sela is going to bring up our very last song, Matangi Ne Lapa Me Henoate. So beautiful, old song. Pakutan mai Sela kia Brenda. Ko hiwa kon ko tahanga o mai ki tua. Ko ngahi lea old school wording ya ke mai inui ke but I explained to her ko ngahi hiwa maari e pe fa ofa au pito. That we're bringing in koinga heku, the boat, So, fa aupito kako tuke taia te foi faskoni, pe auskoia pe tautok fa osimia, but very important ke o te tauiri fia. That's what we are talking about. Malo.
Malo.
i he matani. Ka whio i ai ofa me a whaka mamai. O palali ai a ka kona
Malo au pito mua se o mo kei a mo mea mai ke tau polokalama ko ia i he whiawhini. Ko lava lele ai polokalama ko ia i whiawhini. Whamalo at ke kina tolko tape ne musi i mea mai o kau mai ki he polokalama ko ia ai Tongan, National Tongan Women in Leadership. Ai ko ni i hea o nau whataki ngahi ngau e ke he pe ngahi para tare niti i ngahi wā kotoa pe tau mu i whakatonga. Whamano atu ki a lātu whaomu, kono uhi ngā ko ene lawa i a whenga tau pehe ke ne mau ene laisen ko ia ke ne hoko ko hatoko taha ke ne whakatau ai ngahi insurance ki he malu i mwe whahinga mea ke he pe whikau aki pia mwe toko ni whaka malu i ki he mo ui, pe ko he malu i ki he te property, ngahi mea pehe. Ko iai e tuku atu i he show ko ia i he wikaha u i he pure lulu. Ha ma ngahi telefoni ko i ngā ke whito ke iai peha mo whia mau toko ni e mau ate u resources ko ni me telefoni number ka tek motor. Ko ia latu, malo au pito. Ka pautu kai ki to iai ha mea te ke whia mau ke o mai I he taimini ki he tau close, then I will just go ahead and close. Kai, I'll give you a minute or two before we close.
Kei whātantona pepe tā koe, te whakpe koe ai ke life at a tape.
Life at a tape, okay.
Yeah, koe ke property, koe ke I he license koe ia. Ka koe life pe, koe ia pe malo, ko whamalo atu. Ka koe he penga marie, ko rofa atu. Pe koe ia pe, I'll let you give it back to you, malo.
Okay, malo. Whamalo fuke ni ki a sela, pe mo e toko ni o kuni e whakahauko mau pe he taim katoa ki he lele I porokalama, I he taim katoa ki he oana I aiha motukia pe ko ha whahinga paloparema. Whamalo ki a netatua na iheni na toko ni ki he whakatutu o e ngahi mea katoa pe ki he porokalama. Pe pe foki ki a Fatima, Sylvia, Fatima Aho, ko ngahi tokon ko toa pe I hono puke ai polokalama koe ni ke lava ke mau ase atu I he ata pea moelea ke lava ke tau whetu utaki ai I he ngahi mea mau inga o e whonua pa pehe foki ki he kāinga pea pehe ki he community ai tonga pea pehe ki a ki mutol ko toa pe ai kautonga me heo pe. Ko iai ko a prenta ko ngaika, pe ko whamalo atu mo mea mai, mo mea tau tok wheelo ngaki I he taimi hoko mai. Malo.